Hi, everybody!
Welcome, super friends. Rebuttal and debunk day for the movie hubbub.
But the even worse part of this was with the robots, and I mentioned a little bit about this in my video yesterday. They make it very clear that those robots are autonomous. They're there to serve Superman, and they call him Superman and not Kal-El.
That was Aaron Fischer. I've nothing personal against him. His content is interesting, but I have a reaction to this and others thinking like him. Pick up a comic, watch the animated all-star Superman movie. Don't embarrass yourself. Snyder only fans. There is no attempt here to consider context will be in full movie. It could be sarcastic humor by Bot 4, or it could be Bot 12 has been programmed to learn emotion and become core sentient than older AI versions of the bots. We will see exactly why in the movie. I will dive back into this later in video, but wanted to hit that topic off the bat. Before it was Superman and referred to as Superman Legacy, let's recognize the legacy meaning in this. Gunn passed on Superman in 2018, stating he didn't have an angle yet. Then eventually he developed a story that he really wanted to tell, so much that it serves as the launch of the DCU-verse. The suit is a combination of the rich history of Superman, be it elements of the Christopher Reeve version, the new 52 All-Star Superman, Fleischer, and countless others. I believe the story tying different inspirations is also part of the legacy Gunn is taking on. Many elements from All-Star Superman, the animated shows such as JLU and JLU Unlimited, Smallville, and yes, the movies like Superman, as well as Nolan and Snyder's Man of Steel. The list goes on. Sounds crazy, but I liked Nolan and Snyder's Man of Steel as another take on Superman while giving Gunn's Superman a chance. I enjoyed Henry as Superman and can't hold some of the bad writing from Batman v Superman against him. David has a lot of potential. He's a well-trained Juilliard actor with the look and voice to pull off role.
This is just what this film needs, is a little more negativity.
We're getting canceled.
The writing is key for any actor to make this work. Hopefully we're getting away from Superman having anti-hero vibes. I will be objective, no shill here, just a small channel, not asking for subs, though you are welcome to subscribe regardless. This is just a place to share news updates and my thoughts. It's also time to debunk some of the rumors and advocate channels out there. I will not go personal, but disagree with Aaron Fischer and Harsh Critics' opinions on their Restore Snyder groups.
This feels like a Marvel film. It sounds like a Marvel film. It looks like a Marvel film.
Harsh Critics claims Superman version being Marvel, not DC. I disagree. I'll jump into more of that later in responses to critiques out there. Aaron doesn't cuss. He presents decent topics. I appreciate the entertainment of it. However, I'll take him to task here due to misinformation. The facts don't always line up, and contradictions are evident in his content. At one point, he claims there will not be a full trailer after this preview. Today, we see a tweet from Gunn discussing he is working on a trailer release. Wrong. He contradicts himself in back-to-back videos.
Now, there is a possibility a trailer might release on the 18th, which is the anniversary of Superman, but I highly doubt it. I think Warner Brothers is done releasing trailers for this film.
Stating he won't consider paying to see Minecraft for the Superman preview. Then he says he was going to pay for it, but they released it, so didn't. Aaron also goes on to say Gunn is afraid to post the Minecraft footage.
5-minute preview that was going to be attached to Minecraft for everybody to see because people were leaking it online. In fact, I was actually going to go to the theater today and I was going to buy a ticket just to see the preview.
For Superman preview, literally right after that video, the preview is released online by James Gunn. Wrong again, another L.
Today, everybody was excited to get a trailer, But it doesn't look like we're going to get a trailer. It looks like it's only going to be that 5-minute preview with Minecraft, which I'm not going to pay to go see it. They need to make this stuff available to the general public to get people excited. I'm sorry, but I'm not going to see that film, and I don't think
Next,
a lot of other people
I will
will
address
either.
the new footage complaints that are floating around, largely from the Snyder cult crowd. What is interesting is the amount of excuses of the writing for the now infamous Martha cringe scene in Batman vs. Superman. Also, the school bus and tornado scene in Man of Steel. Snyderbros will go beyond their depth to defend those moments, yet here they are looking for the worst angle on every new Superman preview scene shown. In my opinion, the crypto scene was a bit over the top. To that criticism, I can agree. However, the claim he's not acting like a dog is wrong. He's just never been hurt or seen Superman hurt on Earth before. Superman is invulnerable, so Crypto was confused, and they played it a bit much into slapstick of the scene. The robots calling him Superman and being numbered is the most revealing popular complaint to show the Snyder crowd only watch Snyder movies. This is just ignorance to complain on. Let's look at this clip from All-Star Superman.
Good afternoon, Superman. May we be of assistance?
Please bring Miss Lane's car inside and repair any damage from the flight.
Superman has created both robotic protectors in place to serve the world should he die, as well as worked on a super serum to mimic his powers. Spoiler alert, Superman, Brave New World sequel, starring Sam Wilson as Superman is next. Just joking, relax. In All-Star Superman, Robot 7 was hacked by Lex Luthor and made to create a version of a super serum for Lex and deliver it to him. When Solaris tried to take over the sun, the Superman robots battled alongside Superman to defeat it, although most were destroyed in the process. The Snyderbots are more robotic than any of these on film. Imagine complaining about the robots having numerical emblems and referring to him as Superman, as if they haven't seen the comics or animated movies inspiring this. They look absolutely uninformed and foolish. The villain or villains that did this to him are the first he's ever faced to have equal power to him. Let's say he faced Ultraman, who teams up with the Engineer, for example. That's another dimensional Superman, essentially, with help of another villain, physically breaking his body to pieces. In this condition, he cannot fly himself up to the sun to heal faster. The robots magnified the intensity by over 292 times, but that's not why he was screaming. His bones were resetting and mending themselves back into place. The Snyderbros lifestyle seems like a miserable way to live, checking daily for every worst angle on the Superman movie. There were iterations before Snyder, there are after. Gunverse is not getting replaced by Snyderverse ever. A long rundown in today's video, and thanks to whomever took a moment to watch. Look up, not back, super friends. The darkness is being lifted in July.